So I've gone from the pro wrestling.
Today, the wrestling world mourns the loss of one of its most iconic figures, a man whose impact on the sport will never be forgotten. Kevin Sullivan, known to fans as the Taskmaster, has passed away at the age of 74. A legend both inside the ring and behind the scenes, Sullivan was a force to be reckoned with, a creative mastermind who shaped the wrestling landscape as we know it. Kevin Sullivan began his journey in the 1970s, rising through the ranks of professional wrestling with an unmatched ferocity. By the time he entered the WCW in the 1990s, he had already cemented his legacy as one of the most innovative and controversial figures in the sport. Whether he was battling the biggest names like Hulk Hogan or crafting some of the most memorable storylines as a booker, Sullivan was always pushing boundaries, challenging the norms and leaving an indelible mark on the industry. But behind the fierce persona of the Taskmaster was a man who faced immense challenges in his later years. Earlier this year, Sullivan suffered a devastating accident while in Florida for autograph signings. The incident led to a critical medical emergency, requiring emergency surgery that ultimately saved his leg and his life. But the battle didn't end there. He faced severe complications, including sepsis and encephalitis, that took a toll on his health. The wrestling community, including legends like Ric Flair, have expressed their deep sorrow at the news of Sullivan's passing. Flair described him as not just a great athlete, but also a dear friend, a sentiment echoed by many who knew him personally and professionally. Sullivan's daughter, Nicole, had set up a fundraiser earlier this year to help her father during his time of need, describing the overwhelming challenges he was facing. Despite the hardships, Sullivan fought until the very end, demonstrating the same tenacity and resilience that defined his career. Kevin Sullivan leaves behind a legacy that will forever be etched in the annals of wrestling history. He was a pioneer, a warrior, and a mentor to many who followed in his footsteps. As we say goodbye to the Taskmaster, we honor his contributions to the sport he loved and the countless lives he touched along the way.